These are Phiaton's brand new Chord MS530 Bluetooth noise cancelling headphones. Hi, Dan from your diary. Phiaton's been doing some amazing things as of late, and this is one of their two brand new pair of headphones. These are the Chord MS530 headphones. These are wireless. These offer active noise cancellation, and they have an MSRP of about $350. Let's take a look at the headphones. I will tell you they arrived yesterday. I've just been listening to them for a while last night and today, and I'm really, really impressed with these. So let's open up the box and see what's inside. So inside the box, you have this where you pull off the tab and it opens up. It's an interesting design choice by Phiaton. They did it with the other headphones that we reviewed this summer, and I think it actually cheapens up the quality of the product a little bit, but so be it. Once it's open and you know it. Opening this up, you've got the accessories here on the cover. We'll take a look at those in a second. And you've got the headphones sitting right here behind. Let's put those aside. Let's pull out the accessory box and see what's inside the accessory box. So this is the accessory box that comes with the Phiaton MS530s. Open it up and you get a nice protective bag. You do not get a hard case with these headphones, which I think is actually a bit of an oversight, but so be it. You get a ton of paperwork. Note to Phiaton, give it to us digitally. We'll download it, seriously. You don't need to go to this expense and this waste. You've got a quick user manual, and you've got this adapter for planes so that you can go from 1 to 2 prongs if you're on a plane that actually uses them. Obviously really important since these are noise cancelling headphones. And then you've got a couple of cables. You've got this cable, which is USB to micro USB. This is for charging the headphones, which you actually need to charge it for 2 purposes, both the active noise cancellation and the Bluetooth functionality. And you've got this cable here, which is a 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter. Yes, they went 3.5 on both ends. I really like that and appreciate that. And it has a microphone button here, volume up, volume down, and a mic right there with the Phiaton name. So, and it's a nice heavy duty cable, not fabric, but sturdy rubber. Love this right angle plug. Screams quality from the beginning, just nice metal and really a quality product. The cable is important because while these are Bluetooth headphones, these are also able to function as wired headphones, which is really good if you're flying. Turn on the noise cancellation, plug them in, and you're good to go on an airplane. The headphones themselves have a really unusual look to them. The quality is really good, the build quality. We've been seeing some great build quality from Phiaton. They fold up not all that small, but they do get smaller, and now you don't have this sticking out so it gets broken if you throw it in your bag. And they click open with a really nice heavy sound and feel to them. Again, there's nothing cheap about these headphones. This is metal, this is plastic and rubber, but really heavy duty. These are really nice leather ear cushions. The Phiaton name is right here, and the adjustment for the headphones is actually inside this strip here, and they go up and down. So all the way up, smallest setting for Alana, all the way down, larger setting for me with a much bigger head, obviously. These headphones have Bluetooth 4.0. That gives you longer battery life, really good quality, and multi-point connections. That means you can have 2 devices attached to these headphones, connected to these headphones at the same time. A really nice feature that, that comes in useful because a lot of us use both a phone and a tablet, and it lets you switch back and forth from one to the other. The active noise cancellation, which we'll look at how it functions in a second, but they report that it blocks out about 98% of ambient sound. I will tell you, having used them last night, it does. Alana and I both tried them, and what we discovered was that when the active noise cancellation is on, you don't really hear much of anything. I was talking to her and she was like, I can't hear you, not only understand you. And I found the same thing. I will say that when there's no music on, these are headphones where you do hear the active noise cancellation, which is a bit of a bummer. And I wanted to see if that was the case with all noise cancelling headphones, because it's the case with a lot of them. I put on the Harman NCs that we reviewed, the Harman Kardon NCs, and they don't actually have that noise cancellation buzz when there's no music. So I'm not sure what that's all about. On the good side, once the music starts playing, even at a very, very quiet level, you don't hear that noise cancellation sound. So not a huge issue, but something to be aware of if that really, really bothers you. These headphones use 40mm drivers that are coated in a layer of titanium for extra sound. I will tell you, they really sound very, very good. Very enjoyable experience, and these haven't yet been burnt in because, as I said, they just came yesterday. I've only been using them for a couple of hours. When you're using these simply as Bluetooth headphones, you'll get about 30 hours of music and talk. If the active noise cancellation is on, you'll get about 18 hours of active music and talk, which is more than enough for any flight. It's really good battery life. And again, if you don't have the noise cancellation on, it's awesome battery life that'll keep you going. Plus, because of the cable, you simply open up this port and plug in the 3.5mm cord if you run out of juice, and you can keep going. So these will work no matter what, power or no power. Let's look at the ear cups themselves for a second. There's a lot going on here, and it actually took me a little while to figure out the positioning of all the buttons. Not a fault of the headphones, but usually headphones are either Bluetooth or active noise canceling. The fact that these have all of this functionality means there have to be more buttons. I'm really glad that they didn't have one or two buttons with tons of multifunctional things going on, because it really does make it easier once you figure out the layout of the buttons. So here is the noise cancellation on and off. Turn it up, a little light goes on, and the noise cancellation is on. Pull it down the other way, and it turns off. Right here is a little door, and behind the door is the 3.5mm plug for using these in a wired mode. I do like the fact that it's not open, because most of the time you're not going to be using them with a cord, so the door keeps the dust out of that. Nothing else over there. Over here you've got the power button. Push it very quickly, it turns on the headphones, the Bluetooth functionality. Push and hold it, it puts it into pairing mode. Very quick pairing thanks to Bluetooth 4.0. Once it's in pairing, showed up on my iPad and on my iPhone in seconds. Tapped it, paired, done. There's a mic right here. There's another little door here, and behind that door is a micro USB plug for charging the headphones. Here is a power indicator light. Here is a multi-function button. We'll come back to that in a second. And then here's a second microphone. So you've got two microphones, one of them pointed forward toward your mouth, the other one away from your mouth. And it actually allows the headphones to distinguish between ambient sound and your voice, and gives you a much better quality call if you're using these to make a phone call over Bluetooth. And then here's the call button and the multi-function button, the Siri button. Let's come back to this toggle. I had said that they didn't put lots of multi-function into one button, which makes it easier. This one actually makes sense. Push it, play, push it, and pause, and then one side or the other side to increase or to decrease the volume. And because this is the only one that has a real tactile feel to it toward the bottom of the headphones, it's easy to distinguish between this volume and play button and the call button as well. The headphones have a range of about 10 meters, which is pretty standard. We've seen some speakers and headphones that are now pushing that up to 15 meters. These are just 10 meters, 30, 33 feet. You're going to want to stay probably within 7 or 8 meters to get the best quality connection, obviously. But here's something pretty amazing. With the noise cancellation turned on, they have a standby time of 49 hours. With the noise cancellation turned off, these have a standby time of 980 hours according to Phiaton. 980 hours, that's pretty impressive. And as I said, they get 17 to 18 hours of runtime with noise cancellation on, and about 30 hours with it off. They charge in about 2.5 hours, which is not bad for something which obviously has a pretty decent sized battery inside. The headphones actually have this interesting arc out design. So when you put them on, let me make sure I'm putting them on the right side. When you put them on, they look a little weird, but it actually holds the ear cup away from your head and then puts the pressure on the ear cup directly on your ear in a very comfortable way. I did not have any discomfort while I was using these last night or this morning, and they actually block a huge amount of sound even without the noise cancellation on, simply by sitting on your ears, because the ear cushions are so plush and cushy. They're really, really comfortable. I think they're comfortable. The more important test for me is that my wife Alana thinks they're comfortable. She doesn't love headphones, and she certainly doesn't love heavier headphones, and these are heavier headphones. These are an absolute pleasure to wear. They're comfortable. They block out a huge amount of sound without noise cancellation, and pretty much almost all of the sound with the noise cancellation on. better still, they actually sound great. Phiaton's been doing terrific stuff with the audio quality they're putting in their products, and these are no exception. They sound terrific, they block noise, they're Bluetooth, but they're also corded. They're just under $350. They're brand new. They're available on Amazon now. We'll have a link in the notes below. We'll have a link and more pictures when we have the full review up on GearDiary.com. Please take a moment and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. This is Dan for Gear Diary. Thanks for watching.